We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Dallas Cowboys. To get this one going. And off we go from Dallas. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Yeah!
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Dak now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
3rd and 15.
Third and long for him here. That's another quick hitter. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Y'all can't talk about basic. We might more power.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. Quick slant to Ferguson. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
The cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
A pistol snap. Darnold. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is to win it.
They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Jason Myers out there now to try a field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. This from 40 on the right hash. Myers' kick is good. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Pass run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah! Here we go!
From the gun is Prescott. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Going left side, Williams with it. Galloping inside the 40. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play.
Yeah!
First down, and they go right back to him. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Caught just shy of the goal line. And this is down all the way to the 3. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
From the red zone now. There's another one to Williams. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
2 yards standing between this unit and 6. Here's third and goal. Another throw for Prescott. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a second quarter lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there are so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one splits the uprights, and the Cowboys take a 4-point lead.
Seahawks 3.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith-Njigba. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. the gun. Here's Darnold. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
A loss of 6 yards. It's third down.
Toss play. This is Walker. And he does not get to that line. Looked for a moment like he might get there, but nope. Fourth down coming up.
With all these collisions these running backs take between the tackles, sure nice to get a little crease on the outside, get in that open field, and let these runners do their thing.
They'll try to throw. It's Darnold. That's caught. Here's Arroyo. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Walker is in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get some late points and the lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks push their lead to 3.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
On the return, the Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Yeah! Here we go!
First down, here's Dak. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Markers reset, ball at the 37. We get a timeout, 8 seconds remaining before halftime. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Yeah! Here we go!
Back to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
The Seahawks take over.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
First and 10 now from the 30.
We go set.
From the gun, Darnold. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking in the booth, I know that play caller is too. There could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
First and 10, Darnold. Caught quickly on the slant. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Here we go, set. Set.
Throwing here, Darnold. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Savon Revel with the pick. Pulls out just shy of their own 45 after that interception and return. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. And oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks see their return stop just a little bit short of their own 30.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go, set.
Back to work after throwing the pick. It's his target. That's Torrey Horton. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. They get 28 out of that play. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory.
Set.
Going on first, here's Darnold. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Set. Set.
Long with a quick pass out wide. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks lengthen the lead at the end of the third.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
One after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41. Prescott now off the play fake. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Trying to find his tight end. And that'll bring up second down.
Woolen on the coverage.
Here we go.
Throwing again is down. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
I see through your act.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Yeah,
Dak off the play fake. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. George Pickens, the intended target. And now they face second down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Back to the air, Prescott. Still has some space inside the 35. He's got it in the red zone. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And it's no good, so they get it back within 1 score at least, but can't make it a field goal game. That deficit's still 4 points.
Real quick. Maybe on that rap and pay the bills. And now I'm fit it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth.
So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Starting from the 5. This will give him some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Darnold now to throw. Here's a screen now for Walker. Has a lane past the 45. And he gets this one down to the 27. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Walker now from the gun. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. Play action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now Darnold. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
An important attempt coming up here for Jason Myers. This one from 42 yards out. Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
Turpin with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Dak to the air here. Screen here for Williams. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys down by 7. Offense to the line, 2nd down.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
From the gun is Prescott. Looking slant route complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
To throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that brings up 4th and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down.
Here we go. 26.
Desperation time here. Connecting on the slant. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Here we go, side.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Dialing up a receiver screen. All the way, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I take 26.
First down, here's Dak. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Rick Woolen with the INT.
Well, Obviously not the cleanest game without true interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
They're going to pass it here. Dumped off to his running back. And on first down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Here's Darnold. Out to his wideout. It's a screen. And this is going to get him right up near that first down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7. Third down.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate and turns into a nice gain.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Here we go, set.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Dumps it off to his running back. And he gets the Seahawks first down, Brock, and that should finish off this win for him. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
First and goal, Seattle.
They don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's first and goal. And again, it's Darnold. Right side, Shaheed's got it. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
So the Seahawks take this one on the road. Well, as they celebrate to the boos of the home crowd, I'm sure you're having flashbacks, buddy. It's got to be music to their ears.